Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the Influence of Perform podcast, week 2 of the athlete devotional. Still trying to keep it a little bit consistent today. Um, I took myself out to breakfast, but I still wanted to do this devotional, and it's the law of the big picture. So when looking at the big picture of any team, any coach would tell an athlete or an athlete in leadership should tell or should have these qualities or want to develop these qualities to not focus on themselves but focus on the goal of the team. So, and today, just some little tips, and I'm looking at some notes, but what is the perspective? What is your perspective um, more so in school, education, in life, but also for the team or for the success of the team? Um, and it's your goals taken away from the team goals. And this is a life lesson that all athletes should know too. So on any team, you want to focus on the goal of the organization or the goal of the team before your goals. But your goals should line up with them. And if it don't, you should have a conversation. But to help a team win or any team win, whether it's a relationship or whatever, in the athlete sense, focus on the goals of your team. Does your role submit to the goal of the team? Are you arguing about success or the limit of access? If you are, then stop it. You can always have personal growth or change to make sure you're in line with that vision. This is one thing I didn't know, and I got it from John Maxwell, and it talks about the myth of the head of the table. And that myth of the head of the table, that meaning like anybody who sits at the head of the table is not always the best leader. So sometimes the best leaders sit behind the table or in the athlete setup. Sometimes the best leaders sit, in the back. They might sit in the front, off to the sides. But a leader should be there, be present, speak up in the right context. Are you a servant athlete? Are you serving, your teammates? Are you serving others, or are you just a distraction? Are you just there for pride? And a lot of days we see athletes, they don't want to serve until they get later in their career, but they all, I guess they still call it blinged out. But are they really trying to serve? And I think that's what coaches want, servant athletes. Who's better than you on your team? Who can you learn from? And this goes through any relationship principle. So who can you learn from, and how can you get better? So here are some key things just to leave with you. Teamwork is important, leadership is important, personal growth is a priority, as well as communication. So today, focus on the team goals, model success through everything you do. School is first, and use your resources for growth. Hope this helps. Again, check out my book, The Influence to Perform. Check out my book, The Influence of a Coach, Biblical Principles from A to Z. My podcast is Influence to Perform. All those platforms and learning how to grow as an athlete, coaching others. Check it out. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next week. All right, leave some comments, click to subscribe, and I thank you so much. All right.